make sure when you build your calendar for your week, and I have this exercise I do with my calendar when I work with clients, that I have them wipe their calendar entirely, take everything off of it. And we'll talk about this and they'll be excited and they'll say, "Yeah, this is awesome. This is going to be great." And then I sit there on the Zoom call with them, usually because the clients are all over the world. We'll sit there on the Zoom call and I'll say, "Great, now start filling in your calendar." And they'll start to go put in appointments and I'll have to pause, say, "Nope, hold on. You are the first thing that goes on your calendar." That means you're getting ready for bed, you're getting ready for the day, your amount of sleep, it goes on. That's priority one. Your meals go on as priority one. Your time that is going with your kids, that's priority one. Now, what does priority one mean? Priority one means that it's inviolable. You can move it, but you may never remove it. Nothing can usurp it. Now, obviously, there are extreme emergencies, guys. I'm not talking about that. In general, 99% of the time, it means you can move it, but you can't remove it. So once you put an hour block on there for your lunch every day, which I do, you can move it by a couple hours, even several hours if you have to, but you can't remove it. You must have that hour for you that day because you have, and taking care of you has to be the number one priority. For sleep, this changed how much sleep I got and when I got it. I used to go to bed at 3, 4 in the morning. I'd get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I now, for the last 3 years, have averaged more than 7.5 and usually close to 8 hours of sleep a night every night. Never thought that would be me. Never. I was like the sleep warrior and proud of it. Never thought it would be. The reason I bring up the sleep is because about a week ago, for the first time in several years, I missed several days in a row of that. And after missing 5 days in a row, I found, and I didn't connect these dots until later. So I'd love to tell you that I caught it right away, but I didn't. I found I was struggling with really depressive behaviors. I was wanting to now I just wanted to lay in bed. I couldn't seem to get anything done. I was struggling to function. And that's not like me anymore. Years ago, absolutely. That was like me a lot. This wasn't like me at all. And then I went to that checklist. Have I been eating? Yes. Have I been drinking? Yes. Have I been sleeping? Oops. Uh-oh, no. And I spent the next 3 nights sleeping. And by the way, 2 to 3 days later, most of those symptoms were largely gone. Why? Because I was once again calmer. Making sure that I'm sleeping in a way that is healthy for me and that is inviolable ensures that I stay calm. It's kind of a bigger version of those tent poles that we talked about earlier. That matters. So my challenge to you is to ask, really, how well are you doing at prioritizing you? What inviolable things to take care of you do you have set up that they can move, but they can't be removed to ensure that you not only get to, but stay in a really good place? The principle is that the most selfish thing we can do is not take care of us. The action is that you've got to prioritize you as the number one thing that you are taking care of or person you are taking care of on your calendar and make it real, make it inviolable.